Closed captioning brought to you in part by Tim Hortons Coffee. In Canada, it's the coffee we love. Tim Hortons, our Canada, our coffee.
John Moore reporting for sportsandmore.com from Sherbrooke, Quebec. The 2015 Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Draft wrapping up, joined by Cape Breton Screaming Eagles head coach, general manager Marc Andre Dumont, and it's been a busy day. I know it was perhaps for some teams a little stressful Friday night, but Saturday night unfolded as many suggested it would.
Absolutely. We're very proud, very happy with the way it's going. It's been going. We're filling needs. We drafted players that we're very excited about, that our scouts liked a lot, that we met with too, and we are really excited and happy, and can't wait for camp in August.
We can't run down all the players, but what you were able to acquire? You say fill the needs. What were they?
Well, we had needs in talent up front. We know we have 5 forwards leaving our lineup. We had needs also in goaltending. We were able to pick up 2 goalies. I mean, the best player we picked today is Shane Bowers, 4th overall, best 99 Maritime player by far. He's a franchise player. He's an ultra achiever. Highly disappointed not being picked 1st overall. I share that with him. I understand that completely. Veleno came in the draft very late, and then at the last second he falls to 4, but he falls in an organization that right now is delivering Evgeny Sveshnikov in the 1st round NHL, and is looking forward to deliver Pierre-Luc Dubois in the 1st round NHL draft next year too. So Shane is joining that team. He's joining a bunch of talented forwards. He's an ultra achiever, and he's going to want to prove everybody that he was the best player in the draft. We're looking forward to that.
Mark, when you approached the stage and you were shaking hands, I know you had I'll call it an extended conversation, because it wasn't just a simply, good luck and welcome to Cape Breton.
I want to reassure him. I want to reassure him that we picked him because we thought he was the best player. We think he's one of the best players, 99 in the country. He's the best by far in the Maritimes. I just reassured him that he's joining a team where Evgeny Sveshnikov and Pierre-Luc Dubois and many others also have been able to fulfill their dream and their passion to become the best player they can become. And that's the only thing I did, reassure him with that.
The other first-round pick, of course, 2 picks later, Peyton White out of the Fredericton Canadians AAA team. Tell me about the player you've acquired.
Our fans are going to love Peyton too. He's a hard worker, gets his nose in traffic, he finishes his check. Not a big guy, but he works really hard. He's a hard worker. He's always on the ice, moving his feet. He leaves everything on the ice. He's got a terrific shot. He scored 28 goals this year in Major Midget. He's dedicated to performing, to becoming a better player every day. And you know what? I think that he's going to be able to provide that to our team very fast.
2 other players, as time will only permit, the goaltender you spoke of, Kyle Jessman, and the defenseman, your first defenseman, Sacha Roy.
Sacha Roy is a very physical defenseman. He's a defenseman that makes you pay the price, and that's the type of defenseman we feel that can help us. And Kyle Jessman was the goalie for Chateauguay Grenadier that won the Quebec Championship, went to the TELUS Cup, lost in the finals. He's not a big guy, but he's had to overcome that all throughout his career in minor hockey. He told me, he said, I have to prove people wrong all the way up to Midget AAA, and I'm ready to continue that in Major Junior. And the fact that he won in Bantam and Midget makes him a winner. He's got that label, and we hope that he continues to keep that label.
I know it's June, it's not August, but sometimes 16-year-old kids can't have a hard time cracking the limit. You've got 2 first-rounders. Is it reasonable to think they'll both may be able to make this team?
I think both of them can make the team. They have to come in and prove it. I don't see any problem for Shane. The quality player he is, he can walk into and skate into the footsteps that Pierre-Luc Dubois did last year. We have a history of using our young guys, making sure they're able to crack the lineup. I think Peyton too has a chance, but they have to come in August and they have to prove themselves. They're teammates in the team that they belong there. And sometimes going back to Major Midget for some guys, like Anthony Mantha, doesn't deny you the right to be drafted 1st round in the NHL following that. And I coached Anthony at 17 and 18 for that matter. So there's nothing wrong going back to Major Midget. It's a question of development, and but I think those guys can come in and really be hopeful to crack the lineup.
Thanks for your time, and congratulations on your draft day.
Thank you, John.
Okay, Marc Andre Dumont, General Manager, Head Coach of the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles. I'm John Moore on the floor of the 2015 Quebec Major Junior Hockey League Draft, reporting for sportsandmore.com.